At school, she won her first singing competition at the age of 7. Incredibly, it was 1969. Does not look like someone who was born in 1960. Absolutely, not even today. Sounds like he is an unsung hero in the fight for racial justice in America. It's not a very popular name in the United States of America, I do not think. Okay, so there's so many people who have quietly, or more quietly than the ones we know, like Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela, to mention but a few. These are the sort of people that we should talk about more. People like this who very, very few people know about. That is why I highlighted him today. This is Africa, the cradle of mankind's birth, where powerful kingdoms arose with stories of worth. A youth-filled land, the youngest population, with diamonds and cocoa from its fertile foundation, exemplary leaders, their legacy told. Nkrumah, Mandela, their spirits bold. From Johnson Sirleaf's Liberia, where freedom lies, and her first female leader, so wise. Let courage and dreams unite as one for a brighter tomorrow where greatness is spawned. In this beautiful, colorful, and friendly domain, greatness awaits, where hopes shall not wane, where tales of triumph weave a tapestry. Welcome to Today in African History. Beyoncé Giselle Knowles-Carter, born on this day, September 4th, the year was 1981. She is an American singer, songwriter, and businesswoman. Known as Queen Bey, she has been recognized as the greatest performer of her generation. Beyoncé is a hip-hop and R&B singer, songwriter, and actress who is currently one of the most successful recording artists in the music industry. She was born in Houston, Texas, United States of America, to Tina and Matthew Knowles. She was interested in music from a very young age and participated in singing and dancing competitions as a young child. At school, she won her first singing competition at the age of 7. She was a member of the choir at St. John's United Methodist Church for 2 years. She joined a girl band named Girls Time, so Time spelled with a Y, along with her childhood friend Kelly Rowland and 3 other girls. Beyoncé's father, Matthew, became the group's band manager, and they released their debut album titled Destiny's Child. Interesting, in 1998. It's funny how the name went from Girls Time to the title of the album, which now they adopted as the name of the band. Or did it just happen organically? I don't know. Guys, if you know, if you're watching this and you know how that came to be, let us know. So the song on the debut album was entitled Destiny's Child, and the band became known eventually as Destiny's Child. Now, did they use the name as the band's name later? Did they change the name, or did it just evolve organically? Because the song Destiny's Child was a hit. Who knows? Anyway, Destiny's Child debuted in 1998. Their song Killing Time, this time spelled correctly with an I, was featured on the soundtrack to the film Men in Black in 2008. Beyoncé married singer and record producer Jay-Z in a small private ceremony. They have a daughter named Blue Ivy Carter, born in the year 2012. So Beyoncé featured here born on this day in 1981. So it's a happy birthday to Beyoncé. I'm sure she would be celebrating today, the 4th of September. Also on this day, pictured here, Damon Wayans was born. The year, incredibly, was 1969. Does not look like someone who was born in 1960. Absolutely, not even today. He is an American stand-up comedian, actor, producer, and writer. Wayans performed as a comedian and actor throughout the 1980s, including a year-long stint on the NBC sketch comedy series Saturday Night Live. Wayans' true breakthrough, however, came as writer and performer on Fox's sketch comedy show In Living Color from the year 1990 to 1992, on his animated series Wayne's 1996 to 1997, and on his TV series Damon in 1998. Since then, he has starred in a number of films and television shows, some of which he has co-produced or co-written, including Beverly Hills Cop, More Money, The Last Boy Scout, and Major Payne, and the sitcom My Wife and Kids. From 2016 to 2019, he starred as Roger Murtaugh in the Fox sitcom, the Fox television series Lethal Weapon. He is a member of the Wayans family of entertainers. Last but not least, it's Richard Nathaniel Wright. Born on this day, September 4th, the year was 1908. He was an American author of novels, short stories, poems, and non-fiction. His many works, influenced by the injustices he faced as an African American, protested racial divides in America. His most famous work, the autobiographical book titled Black Boy, was a controversial bestseller that opened the eyes of the nation to the evils of racism. Much of his literature concerns racial themes, especially related to the plight of African Americans during the late 19th to mid 20th century, suffering discrimination and violence. Literary critics believe his work helped change race relations in the United States in the mid 20th century. Now, this guy, Richard Nathaniel Wright, probably an unsung hero. Sounds like he is an unsung hero in the fight for racial justice in America. It's not a very popular name in the United States of America, I do not think. So these are one of the few, or the many, I'm sure there are very, very many unsung heroes, those who fought for racial justice, those who fought for equality in the United States of America and in many other places of the world. South Africa is one place to take note of, where there was apartheid for decades. Okay, so there's so many people who have quietly, or more quietly than the ones we know, like Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela, to mention but a few. These are the sort of people that we should talk about more. People like this who very, very few people know about. That is why I highlighted him today. So Richard Nathaniel Wright, born on this day in 1908, an American author of novels, short stories, poems, and non-fiction. He focused his writing mainly on the racial experiences of African American people. On that note, folks, we have come to the end of today in African history for the 4th of September. Thank you for joining us today. If you are here for the first time, thanks for joining our channel today. If you like what we're doing here, what we've shared today, do like the video by giving us a thumbs up, a thumb up, one will be fine. Share the video, subscribe to the channel, that would be very, very helpful. Turn on your notification bell so that you're updated whenever we upload a video. If this is not your first time and you haven't subscribed yet, welcome back. First of all, help our young fledgling channel grow so that we can, serve you better, provide better content, and help us know more about our history as Africans. Doesn't matter where we are, whether we're in Europe, we're in the Americas, or in Africa, or in Asia, or in South America, Oceania, wherever we are, we need to learn more about our history. Because if we don't know where we came from, how do we know where we're going to? That is the purpose of this channel. So if you haven't liked the video yet, you haven't subscribed, you haven't turned on your notification bell, please do all three. That would really help us. Share the video as well to help our channel grow. Thank you once again for dropping by, and I shall see you tomorrow, September 5th. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.